Yes. So, like I was saying, the production crew finishes with makeup and hair, touches on your costumes and everything. They're just making sure everything is fine. They go back behind camera. The Marquis Guy de Lombard turns around and says, "Do I have to do the whole thing again?" And the director is like, "From the top." And he's like, "Ah, shit." Fanny, you barge into the house, followed behind you by Henry. And you see, turning around, cape flowing behind him, mustache perfectly waxed and twirled, none other than the Marquis Guy de Lombard. Now that you see him, you recognize him, what he is. Some say that he wants to kidnap Guinevere. Some say that he's Guinevere's secret lover. Well, second secret lover, because, that even her secret lover doesn't know about. Something French lover. He goes, "You are too late, heroes of Arthur. I have gotten the onions. I have spied all of your silly conversations and antics and know exactly what you are up to. I will get the onions for my queen. And then I will take over the kingdom of Camelot."
How good of a lover could you be if you need to have stinky onions to impress your lady love? Shouldn't you just, deliver yourself and your mustache? For rides.
What kind of role do you want it to be?
I want to use my argumentation.
I think that's fair.
Yes.
We are fighting the Marquis. And I have lost the page for the Marquis. Give me a second. I shouldn't have clicked. Blip, 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 blip. Nope, nope. Aha. All right, here's how we're going to do. To defeat Guy de Lombard, you need to succeed on 4 checks. That means 1 for each of you. However, after 2 of you have played, the Marquis will take a turn, and then there will be 2 others. And if that fails, you don't meet the 4 success, the Marquis goes again, and we start over. You insulted him. You're arguing with the Marquis. Annie, what's your roll?
I rolled a 9.
He
Come at me,
3.
Frere!
He is not used to anyone standing up to him. The French are spineless cowards. We all know that. Somehow it kind of hurts for me to say that. He's not used to anyone. He's not used to British stand-upishness and fierceness. And he just goes, "The onions are actually to lower my attractiveness, because I overpower your queen. She cannot handle the French spices." Who's next? What happens? Does Winifred and Philippa ever enter the house?
I think Winifred is still sort of like hiding, like in a bush outside the window, right? Has been like hiding this whole time, talking through the wall at this guy. Just sort of watching this all go down. I think Winnie, armed with a fish now, is gonna jump through the window, sneak surprise, overpower this, and get fish slapped.
Oh my God.
What do I have to roll to fish slap the French?
Well, this would be like an attack done through sneakiness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure it is like something subtle, right?
Something I might argue. I'm jumping through windows. I might argue for nimbleness, if I may be so bold.
You can go with nimbleness.
I appreciate it very much.
Now he gets his full roll of 8. God damn it.
Ooh. Oh, that's a 6 plus only 1. That's a 7.
Oh.
He
Wait.
turns around. Oh,
Oh,
I have a special feature, foresight. I can
Uh-huh.
add dice to other players' rolls, but I don't know how to do that.
oh, so it's
Oh,
a roll.
snap.
You say that you want to activate it, and you roll a wait, you're an eremite. Eremite foresight. It's a D30. You use it, D30, and whatever the result is what happens. Your
22.
Yeah.
foresight. You
That sounds
are
good.
4 insightful. Roll a d8 and add the result to the roll of someone you're attempting to influence, or subtract it. So you can either give Winnie a bonus, or whoa, give me just a sec.
Oh no. Oh no. The girlies are fighting.
Mhm.
Aw, kitty time.
Sorry, he was biting
They
his
heard-
brother.
They heard the fight and wanted to get involved. I
Yeah.
He rarely cries like that.
Mhm.
It must have hurted.
Hmm.
All right. I'm sorry. Fanny, D8.
Does that explode?
It is
dunk.
not a trait die, so it's just
Okay.
a regular one.
And that's an 8.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah,
You give
yes.
it to Winnie, or you subtract it from the marquee?
I'm gonna give it to Winnie
Okay.
so that Winnie can come and sneak up, because I feel like if I just give it to the Marquis, he'll be slightly demoralized, but he'll be super demoralized if a 13-year-old gets him in the back of the head with a trout.
Yes.
Your foresight is so
15.
strong that it will not recharge this session.
Okay.
You see what's going to happen before it happens. Winnie jumps through the window, sneaks in, fish held high, and as she goes to smack the Marquis, he turns around with his baguette, draws it out of its sheath, splits it open, traps the fish in between, makes it a fish sandwich, and takes a bite out of it, disarming Winnie.
Oh my god.
That is what was supposed to happen. But you're through your intervention. Can you describe what you do, what you say, how it alters the scene?
Yeah, I think Fanny finishes insulting this gentleman, in quotation marks, and sees like Winnie peek her head up in the window, and as he's like blathering on about how he like needs help being less attractive to his queen, I think Fanny just like blows a big raspberry and does this on either side of her face and gets like a lot of spit with unwashed hermit teeth on his face. Hopefully reminding him, because she's been drinking a little bit today.
English spittle. And unfortunately, that is just enough of a distraction for him. He doesn't see the fish come out from behind him.
Overpower
Claw
this,
head.
nerd.
You throw him forward. It's his turn. He's going to continental deride. Okay, I must rebuke English food, art, weather, or some other element of the culture that the English was secretly embarrassed about, which is to say almost everything. Yep, the text is right. Yeah, he's gonna turn to the 4 of you and just say, if this is the best that Arthur can do, your country is doomed. Look at all of you, barefoot, poor, covered in feet, carrying around useless currency. You smell like bad cheese, and I would know I am from France. I need someone to resist them. It's going to be an argumentation roll. Huh? Then you're the one that tries to defend? All right.
Oh, let's go.
So it's his
You
decor.
don't get those feet for free 99.
He gets to roll, he gets to roll twice and take the highest for his decorum. Between a 5 and an 8. Jesus. So I'm going to take an 8. And you, because you're defending, you can. The target must offer a treatise on the value of whatever he is deriding. Well, basically, you must, like, rebuke or rebut his arguments.
Oh.
I will not be told anything by the English. And that would bring us, because you were defending, you still have your turn. You were just the target of his attack. So it's you and Matt. If you both score success on whatever you're about to do, you can defeat the Marquis. What do you want to do? What's happening?
Okay, so I would like to
Chat is
challenge.
saying that we're muted.
Oh. Oh no.
I don't know. Chat, can you hear us?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's weird. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay, they can hear us now. Great.
So if you didn't hear, she offered a very good rebuttal to what the Marquis said.
Okay.
So we have captions.
So, all right. As far as what I would like to attempt, I want to call out Guy de Lombard as far as like how appealing he really is, and I want to say, you say that you need onions to reduce your appeal, but I don't see any appeal coming from you. I'm not gravitating towards you in any way. As a matter of fact, and I will stand proudly in front my cod piece in his general direction and say, "You're not doing a thing for me."
What kind of roll is that?
Chastity, I'm hoping.
Guess what? He is weak against chastity, so he rolls
Yes.
twice and takes the lowest, which is going to be a 5. Give me that chastity roll.
Let's go. Okay. And I've got a +1 because of my elaborate cod piece.
Mm-hmm.
God.
10, baby.
He stammers. Oh, and actually, this was pretty ruthless. I will give you.
Yes, the wiggle. I got the wiggle.
Got the GM wiggle of approval.
Let's go.
Yeah, I just. You're not. This is a duck. This isn't even a cod piece. What this? And as he's like trying to come up with words, clearly beginning to be a little too flustered for everything that's happening. The perhaps killing blow goes to Philippa. What do you do?
Oh God. What have I got? I've got a pipe organ that converts people to whatever religion I want. I don't know. Oh no.
Make him see religion. Make him chaste. What will the French do if
But
chaste?
I have a immunity to any sort of chastity, so I can't tell him to be chaste, can I?
No, you just don't care about it. One way or another.
All right, well then I'm gonna try to use my pipe organ as a weapon, and I will play him a rousing
Yes.
melody on my pipe organ that will try to convert him to a life of chastity.
On your
lubricated-
pre-lubed,
That I don't
your
give a shit about.
pre-lubed pipe organ?
My
Yes.
pre-lubed pipe organ. Yes. Smooth, buttery sound. Let's go.
Would you say what kind of trait would you do with that?
Artistry, duh.
Yeah, I got that feeling.
Mm.
Unfortunately,
Argument
there's going to
sound.
be something that'll happen after.
Oh no.
Okay, what is it? Okay, he doesn't have anything special, so it's just a straight die for him. My God, you have to beat a 5.
Okay.
I did not roll anything above a 10 tonight, and I have like D18s and D16s.
16.
Oh
It
my
explodes.
gosh!
That's the crit, baby. Roll it again.
1.
Eh.
So, you win
But
some.
that is still a 17.
still, yeah.
He has a divine epiphany. That all of his efforts trying to get with Guinevere, they mean nothing. Which you just want to like switch him to like a religion that's like super chaste?
Sure. I mean, I was going to have him like the Catholic Church. Is that what you're saying? Your religion? The religion of
Yes.
the duck cod piece?
Go.
Yeah, let's go.
He understands now that the one person he should have striven to get closer to all that time was the Pope. And I beg your pardon, all of you. I was wrong. I see it now. I will go to Rome. And I will bed the Pope. And he leaves. It's going to take a few, you don't switch over to a religion overnight. In his pilgrimage to Rome, he'll realize he doesn't want to bed the Pope. He just wants to, I don't know, make sure that the Pope likes him, like thumbs up him, like Jesus from Dogma.
The onions.
Yeah, but there's something. What you did, Philippa, is rather blasphemous and heretical to my inquisitor
Oh.
eyes.
What?
So you get the frown.
Oh.
Oh no!
But-
And
No.
Jimenez doesn't fuck around. It's one demerit, one beschrooment.
But Jimenez, my organ gives me +1 to all rolls against the clergy.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's not the clergy, he's the Inquisition. Your bosom will not help you against the Inquisition.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Question.
News to Philippa.
Wait a second. Will this help us against the Inquisition? My special ability? My monk self-flagellate special ability?
I mean, it could. It very well could.
I'd like to give it a try.
as a-
Give it a try.
As a monk, Yep, you can abase and abuse yourself to atone for the sins of your companions. Roll a d30.
Okay. Let's give it a shot. That's a 20.
Your god is satisfied with your penance for now. You can adjust any one of Philippa's traits in any direction that you want by 1 degree. With her consent, of course. So that means you could like level up one of her trait to like 1 die over, or lower it to 1 die lower.
Whichever
And
one you
also,
want, Philippa.
everyone turns in up to 2 demerits.
Yes!
Yay!
Stymied by God.
Excellent. And I imagine the form this takes is all right. So when it comes to Henry has had a simple life. When it comes to foods, when it comes to seasonings, flavors, and the like, he views it as being maybe a little bit too much, and he doesn't deserve it. And so what he's going to do for his abasement, his self-abasement, is that he's going to grab one of these bountiful onions, skin and all, and start eating it raw, right in front, and say, God, please help us. Please help us. And at that point, it's like the tears. You're not sure if it's because of the onions or because of his pleas to God.
As the effect of the beshrooming should have taken place, a giant hand comes out of the sky and just nope the cardinal right in his face.
Yes.
You have won for now, monk.
Thank you.
The Marquis is vanquished. You have your onions. You make your way back to Camelot. Arthur, unfortunately, is unavailable for the whole ceremony thing. So instead, the page just motions you to just go directly to Guinevere's tower. You can just hand over the presents yourself. You walk up to the tower. You see a not so sneaky Lancelot. Put his armor back on as he tries to hide in a bush and creep away. The door is unlocked. You enter. You go upstairs to Guinevere's chamber. It's a vast, spacious room. It takes up the entire floor of the tower on that floor. Carpets everywhere, silk drapes, a nice how'd you call that? The bed with the big posts and the wall
Canopy
on
bed?
top. A canopy bed, yeah.
Ooh.
A nice big canopy bed, queen size, of course. Haha. Chests full of silver, I was gonna say silverware, but not in the sense of silverware, but like of vases and cups and urns made of silver.
Chest.
There's a commode with it's overflowing with jewelry, and Guinevere is sitting a little bit away from the center of the room at like a writing desk. She's somewhat hidden by the shadows, but you can see pure, unblemished, which is very rare for the time, let me tell you, because of course we're playing a historically accurate game. Sorry, not a game. We're reenacting the Middle Ages. And yeah, unblemished, perfect porcelain skin. One would say almost I don't know. Maybe too perfect. She's wearing her royal gown. It's like a big flowing teal gown with gold embroidery. She doesn't move. She doesn't wave you in. She doesn't say anything. You can feel her gaze upon the four of you. You can feel that she's expecting something.
When he just nudges Henry forward, 'cause it'll be funny.
Hello. We have onions.
You're doing great, kid.
Thank you. Downstairs?
She points to her desk.
Oh, well, all right. We'll get them for you, and I'll present.
You approach her, put the onions down. You can hear, you don't know if she's disappointed or something, but you can hear her click her tongue.
There's one more thing. Sorry. We have a rod.
I was still gonna stab people with this.
I will prostrate it onto the desk.
She doesn't turn her neck. It's just her entire shoulders turn along with the head. She stares at the contraption with the rod, the onions. The four of you, 5, 6, 7, I don't remember how many you are. She looks again.
Peace.
She seems to be indicating that she wants 2 more. Something else.
Oh.
I take a small carved goat out of my bucket of carved animals of margarine. And I, not breaking eye contact with Guinevere, just put it on the desk.
The queen
Fanny.
doesn't blink.
Neither do I. Bold of you to assume I blink.
She'll take up 2 seconds, Fanny. She'll take up your little construct. Just slather it all over her face. She is now glistening like the queen she is. Fanny?
Can I roll lorefulness to see if I am getting a vibe about the situation with the queen? Because right now, with the clicking and the reenactment we're doing, part of me is like, are you a holy hand grenade? Or are you also a stone golem? Like, what is this right now?
I would say, yep, it's going to be against a D12.
Okay.
Oh.
First time I've ever met a queen. I assume this is what all queens are like.
Historically, that's what all queens were like. You have to beat an 11.
No, I only got a 6. All right.
Ah.
Well,
do you have a merit? We had floating merits. You can burn them to buy an extra die.
oh my god, are you kidding me? Yes, I have I have two merits.
Let's go.
So
Get
am
merited.
I buying an additional 14?
No, it's just you roll again and you add them together.
Okay. Right. So that's 6 plus 7 is 13. What did you get?
Queen is an automaton. And we're gonna end the game on that revelation.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Well, nobody died.
What?
Yeah. Wait
Except
a
the
second.
house.
The mechanized walking cane will be perfect.
It will.
Do you now understand why she ripped and destroyed the rod to pieces?
She's like
Oh.
a snack.
Oh
Oh my
Like a
God.
garbage
Can't eat
disposal.
butter.
Yeah.
No
my
one ever
gosh.
sees her. No one ever talks to her except Lancelot. I don't know what he does in the tower with the
Oh my
queen.
goodness.
Don't
But
you
He
yes,
enjoys
with
himself.
this divine revelation of holy shit, this is not
We've
the
seen
queen.
Lancelot and the Real Girl.
But it's with that revelation, your quest is complete,
Yay!
my friends.
We
You
did
have
do the thing.
given. Well, in fact, I mean, technically, there's no queen, so you could have just went home and you're fine.
Wow.
But that is our session.
Oh my gosh. That is
We
amazing.
didn't die.
Yes.
So
We're okay.
Sure.
We weren't subjected to all the pains.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
not the
that
least
was-
of which being C-SPAN.
I really
Oh
thought
my
we were going to be in
goodness.
for it.
Right? Oh goodness.
I was
I'll
worried.
share
And we
something
did it
on the Discord
with
chat.
onions.
There we
Oh,
go.
that's
Here's Guinevere.
incredible. What? That's wild.
Queen
Okay.
Guinevere, Her
Incredible.
Royal Highness the Dummy.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh.
Fascinating.
Y'all, thank you so much. Anyone who last minute donations for the last giveaway, $10 to get entered in. I'm gonna say a few things before we get to that roll. So y'all get in there, support a good cause. First off, y'all, thank y'all so much for playing. Y'all have been so amazing, so wonderful. Y'all are incredible. I mean, it was such a blast to share a table with all of you. Y'all are such a joy. It warms my heart. Everyone, y'all, and everyone who made donations, y'all are incredible too. Thank you so much for raising money for a good cause. Now, before we get into the final name for the giveaway, I'm gonna go through each of our players and GM, of course, as far as like who you are, who you've been this evening, and well, where people can find you. I'll start things off with Candace with Kit on deck.
Hello, everyone. I have been Candace. You can find me at the Candace Marie on Twitter and Blue Sky, at Candace the Magnificent, pretty much everywhere else. You can see me every other Saturday, not this one, the following one, on Matihi's channel, doing some What We Do in the Shallows, which is a 5e homebrew horror campaign where we play super gay pirates on the high seas, a la Our Flag Means Death. You can hear me over at Bloom and Blight, Dareful Archives, Girl by Moonlight podcast, anywhere you catch your pods. And then also on Spotify or wherever else you get them, you can hear me in Otherworld London, or Otherworld Hollywood, which is a Call of Cthulhu noir 50s old Hollywood game where I play Ebony Belafonte, who is 2 extra.
That's so wonderful. Thank you so much for being here, Candace.
Of course,
Let's
it was
go.
a blast.
Yeah, let's go over to Kit with Hannah on deck.
Let's do it. Hey guys, I'm Kit. You can find me most places on the internet at KitRoll or on the bad place at KitRollCause while supplies last. Specifically for things coming up every other Saturday on The Lost Caravan, you can catch me with Fatal Ascension, our fabulous ultimate campaign where I play everyone's favorite little automaton. Funny how that works. We're on the run from multiple countries for a regicide and other things that we totally didn't do. Don't even worry about it. It is a delightful little romp with a delightful group cast of characters. So catch us this Saturday for that. Every other Wednesdays, you can catch me right here, same bat time, same bat channel for Beacons of Farlight, a new post-apocalyptic-ish campaign using the Beacon system where I'm playing a little elemental shapeshifter. We're looking for answers and acceptance 300 years after the fall of civilization. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's great. And of course, as Candace has mentioned, if you like magical girls, queer narratives, and stories of hope amongst defeat, you can catch Bloom and Blight, Girl by Moonlight actual play podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. If it's not there, let me know. I'll put it there. That's a threat, I promise. For episode announcements, clips, and stuff like that, you can check us on basically all of the socials at this point at Bloom and Blight. And for cast and character information, transcripts of all of our episodes, and a link to our community Discord, you can go to bloomandblight.com. I believe that is most of what I can talk about, except for you can catch me over on LFTA on the 29th for yet another holiday charity stream. We are playing some Silent Nacht. I forget what system we're doing, but it is going to be delightful. I believe we're kicking Nazi ass, which is always a good festive time. So catch me there for more charity holiday nonsense. And there is a cat under my desk. Over to you guys.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kit. It's been such a pleasure. Now I'll go over to Hannah with myself on deck.
Hi, I am Hannah. You can find me on Twitter at Hanimation Art, Instagram Hanimation Studios, and on Blue Sky at Just Plain Hanimation. You can also find my shop with all my fun stocking stuffers at hanimation.shop. And again, that's going to be closing tomorrow. So if you have any last minute shopping to do for the nerdy person in your life, now's the time. Other than that, you can find me over on Laugh Love Lindy's channel on Wednesdays for Below the Land of Fire, in 1980s Call of Cthulhu campaign where I play the unflappable Dr. Bronwyn Hughes. Not as unflappable recently, but you know, the flappability is up and down. So, and other than that, you can find me on Saturdays over at Wandering DM's channel playing the lovely, decent, and innocent Kieran Kearney in Scion, Birth of the New Gods. So that's a lot of fun. And I had so much fun here tonight. Thank you so much for having me. This was amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hannah. I'm Matt. You can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. And Simon, our illustrious head of light entertainment. I mean, who are you? And where can people find you?
Hi everyone. You can probably find me diving into a lot of like tea, honey, and lemon in a little while. But I'm Simon at Wandering DM. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the donations, and thank you players. You were my first, so you took my Monty Python virginity. I think I can safely say that after the type of game we had tonight.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a blast. I knew I would love the game when I saw it. And yep, I am definitely going to replay this game probably on a yearly basis. I will probably be insufferable about it. That said, you can find me over on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern on my channel for Scion, Birth of the New Gods, where Kieran is absolutely not innocent, and the entire group is sort of accused of international crimes. They've been banned from several museums.
Not Kieran. Okay, thank you.
Anyway, currently they are caught underground by they found a colony of Kelikansaros, which is a Eastern European Russian type of evil lumberjack. And they're trying to figure out what's going on. And otherwise, on Mondays at 8:30 p.m., again on my channel, it's my Vampire the Masquerade Montreal by Night, which is basically a prequel to the game that I worked on, Vampire the Masquerade Chapters, which is out now. And I think we have a sale right now on our website at flyosgames.com if you want to get yourself a board game last minute for before Christmas. But yeah, so we're playing Vampires in Montreal. It's going to be our season finale this coming Monday. Then we're going to take a 2-week break for the holidays, of course. And then we're coming back for season 5 as everything fucking hits the fan. Other than that, yeah, you can find my game Vampire Chapters over at any FLGS that you like. And yeah, that's it for now, I guess.
Thank you so much, Simon. This was such a delightful game. Thank you so much for being our head of light entertainment. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And also, before we get to the name, the winner. We have to give a big thank you to all of our sponsors this evening. Big thank yous to Hanimation, RW Dice, High Shelf Rich, Wet Ink Games, and Magpie Games for being sponsors of tonight's game. Y'all are amazing, and we just appreciate you so much. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. To win a physical copy of the Root RPG core rulebook from Magpie Games and a physical copy of Psychic Kids from Wet Ink Games, a little drum roll, Jonathan! Jonathan, you are the winner. We will reach out via Twitch, Discord, or email. We've got the information through the Tiltify, so stay tuned for that. And y'all, the next game on our High Shelf Collective charity stream run is on Saturday. Saturday, Never Going Home at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that y'all tune in for that. Keep the donations coming. It's for an amazing cause for elevated access. So y'all have been so wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Stick around because we're going to be rating another fantastic channel, the Lollygaggers. So please, let's bring the hype. Let's bring the energy. Let's keep this train a-going as we raid in to the Lollygaggers. Thank you so much for being here and have a good night. Bye.